What's up everyone, this is HK here, bringing you a review today. Today's review will be on Naruto Shippuden, episode 400 and something. Apologize for the noise going around here, crappy neighborhood really. Sorry about not getting the review out sooner, been very busy trying to get a job here, because it's hard to get a job these days. Anyway, Naruto Shippuden, where did we leave off? It's still a filler arc, guys. It's still a crappy filler arc. That said, this was actually one of the better filler episodes they've done, and it was also one of the most unexpected in terms of how it ended. Basically, it started with where the last episode left off. Neji, telling the masked man that he knows he's his dad. The masked man then, agrees with Neji that the test is over, that they have passed the test. So he leaves Neji with the others and he disappears to go and talk to the Akatsuki members and Team Jiraiya. And the Akatsuki members, especially Sasori, he wants to kill these brats, but the masked man's like, nah man, your job is done, get the hell out of here. Kakuzu decides to leave, Hidan follows him, Sasori follows next. Then he turns to Team Jiraiya. And he's like, lead the kids to their captains, and just end all of this crap. He disappears, and Team Jiraiya go and meet with Naruto and all the others, introduce themselves. Konan turns to a bunch of butterflies that fly away and pinpoint to them where the captains are hidden. So the kids rush over there, and they find their captains tied up in ropes, locked in a little room, house, or whatever you call it. Let me rephrase that again. Tied up with ropes. The last time we saw these guys, they were in a portal or something, which you could understand. That they're not going to be able to escape from that. But here we find them awake and tied up in ropes. Those must be some strong bloody ropes if they couldn't escape from those. I mean, what the hell? It's stuff like that in the filler, that just baffles my mind. But in the end of the day, we have to realize it's a filler. It's stupid. There's going to be stupid things in it. So just don't take it too seriously. Anyway, they release the captains. Everyone's all happy-go-lucky. The masked man enters the room. Neji defends him. And the masked man takes his mask off, and voila! It's Neji's dad. Holy crap! Wow! What a twist! Except there's actually more of a twist here, because he's an Endo Tensei, so holy crap, he is actually dead, but someone revived him, and we get a flashback of him explaining that his soul somehow clung to his heart, and he woke up, and it's Orochimaru's hideout. It is Orochimaru, but he's got the body of the guy he had at the end of Season 5 of Naruto, Part 1. So yeah, obviously we don't see his full face, but yeah, it's Orochimaru, and he explains, oh, you still have some attachment to this place, and that's why your soul didn't flutter on. And he gets the idea from Orochimaru to go and do this whole plan test thing, and that's what he's been doing this whole time. And he talks with Neji about it, apologizing for all the crap he's done. Neji, telling him that it's because of Naruto that he grew some compassion and turn out the way he did. So we get a flashback to the tuning exam when Neji and Naruto were fighting. So now the tuning exam is part of this filler arch, meaning that the event did happen. Obviously we don't see Minato watching this, but because you can tell that this is a clip they took from Part 1 and they just put it into here, and they're like, oh yeah, this event happened. And it's just like, well, okay, but how about showing Minato and seeing what he's doing? And we don't even get that, and I don't even see why Naruto would be the same here and not a bit different. Do you know what I mean? Like, his life turned out alright, and I don't know. It's very fucking silly, to be honest. Neji's dad finally has some peace, and his soul starts to flatter and move on to the afterlife. And Neji's all upset and stuff, and basically everything seems to be alright now. Like, everything's cool. So they all get up and they prepare to leave. We then cut to Team Jiraiya, who have brought all the villagers back to the village, so they're all safe and sound. Everything's going back to normal, and you've got them three just watching from a distance in the trees, except Naruto's got the stuffed bear with him, and he explains that the kids must have dropped it, so he wants to go back and give it back to them. And Yaiko's like, nah man, let me take that. I'll go back and give it to them. It'll be quick. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a second. You guys just wait here. He also explains that he wants to team up with the Leaf Genin because he sees them as comrades, and Kona and Nagato, they're cool with this. So Yaiko starts going off, and I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm starting to think that there's something not right here. Because like you probably, I've seen this crap in a lot of shows and films. You know, the one, you know, you got the characters all close and chummy, and then one of them is like, oh, I'm gonna go and take care of this, I'll be a second, and then, you know, something terrible happens, and the first thing that goes through my mind is the village is probably gonna blow up or something. And then voila, what happens? The village blows up like in the most it was so unexpected. You've got the Konoha 11 and their captains, you know, walking away, and then in the distance they see like a bloody nuke, whatever, erupt from on the ground and just evaporate the entire bloody city, village, if you will. Now to everyone, they're just like in shock. They're like, what the hell just happened? And then you cut to Team Jiraiya, and Kona's just got tears in her eyes, and then you got the stuffed bear flying through the air, all ripped apart, hitting the tree trunk, and Naruto starts having breathing problems, like, and then he just goes and, you know, he does his little rape face and goes nuts, like, ah, and then, yeah, obviously, Yaiko just got blown up in there, and that's like, and that's how the episode ends. It ends in the most unexpected, most fucked up way you could end an episode on. I mean, holy shit. Holy shit, I've never seen anything like that in Naruto of all places. I mean, damn. Like, what the hell? That's some dark crap to end it on. All those villagers, all those kids, they're dead. And it ends on that. I mean, oh my god. Like, like, what the hell? And it ends on that, yeah. And, you know, I know for a fact that we've got at least 2 more episodes that deal with the characters coming back to the Leaf Village, and Sasuke getting a bit jealous of Naruto, and them two fighting it out. But I'm watching this episode, and all I see is setup. Like, it concludes everything with the Masked Man and Neji and that, but then it feels like it's setting up Pain and the Akatsuki and a bunch of other unseen stuff in the next 2 episodes. And I'm thinking to myself, this feels like the end of a part 1 story, and like we're going to get a part 2, which I hope is not the case. But this is another reason why I'm doing this review now, because I woke up this morning, I went online on the forums, which I like to read. I'm not a member there, I just like to read what other people are writing and get all the new information. And you got someone that's posted something about the upcoming episodes for next week or whatever, like, or for next month. And it says that there's going to be a Jiraiya Ninja Scrolls Part 2. Let that sink in for a moment, guys. Canon doesn't look like it's going to come back anytime soon or next year. It looks like this filler arc is going to go on. I'm sitting here watching this episode, and the first thing that goes through my mind is this doesn't feel like it's going to end anytime soon. It feels like there's going to be more coming. And then I read that information there online, and it's like, oh no, yeah, you're right, there is going to be a part 2. And I'm thinking, no. So far nothing's been confirmed until we get the next schedule next week. So I can't sit here and tell you 100% that that's the case. But the way this episode ended and what's going to happen next week and the week after, it feels like, yeah, it feels like this is going to go on. If anything, I'm starting to think that Studio Perry are doing this so they can wait till the game comes out, and then they can just start releasing canon from February, because that's what it feels like. Which would make sense, because if they start releasing canon episodes in February, then we'd get a new opening in April, which could technically be the last opening, and they could, you know, finish all that up from there. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, because like I said, if you watch this episode and read up what I've read, it does kind of make sense now. Which is just horrible, because, you know, I like to be right. I'm the kind of guy who makes a prediction and he likes to be right, but in this case, I really, really wanted to be wrong, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But yeah, that's fucked up, guys. I mean, if that's true, we'll know it by next week if it's true or not, I guess, if they've got any episodes posted for January. But for now, man, like, wow, this episode, just the ending, like, it scarred me, like, that's what it was, and it's a bloody filler and a dream of a dream, and it's just so, like, what the hell, like, I'm having a hard time trying to think which of Yahiko's deaths was worse. The first, the actual canon one is emotional, but this was just like tragically, unexpectedly sad. Like, damn. Wow. I wouldn't, if you're into filler, then yeah, you're gonna like this episode. But other than that, like, ugh. I think at this point, guys, I think it's safe to say that, Canon might not be coming back anytime soon. So just sit down and watch other things and relax. For those of you who are into Canon, you'll enjoy this, and you'll be scarred by it like I was. I mean, damn, that ending. Anyway, that's really all I can say about this. Until we get more news. But yeah, I hope you like that. So, like usual, like, subscribe, whatever. I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.